know that he's trying to get people to summon gods and primals. Oh, we can have Leoki make an adventure plate too. Anything new to say, Tataru? Good day, Leoki. Trust your investigation's going well. I guess all in all it was a success. You're still sitting here. Okay. Man, he's been pondering that investigation for a long time. Granted, nobody else has been doing much around here, but that's okay. Someday. Infilia, we're back. We're back. We did it. Welcome back, Leoki. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill in Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Mm-hmm. Sure were. Planted the knowledge of summoning an impressionable young mind, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Ascians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Menphilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Tataru is so precious. Need a little bit of comedy and levity in the story. Did appreciate that. Alright, new investigation? While you're attending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. The sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the selfsame area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Neuraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Leoki. You got it. Any changes? Nope. You have anything new to say? Nope. Okay. Talk to Clive. Greetings, Scion. I come on behalf of the students of Baldessian. You may address me as Clive. If there's some reason you're still here, please carry on. I'm not here to see you. Okay. How about our Alamegan guy? There are two types of Alamegans. Fools who wish to fight back but know not how, and cowards who have chosen to run from their worries. The young man over there is a striking example of the former. Me, I'm the latter. Or couldn't you tell? Araxia, good to see you again. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a Digging One named Medrad had an encounter with a scary Masked One. The Masked One is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One Medrad. Digging One is to be found at Fallgourd Flout in the North Shroud. Alright, let's go find a Digging One. To the South Shroud. Schwab, or North Shroud. Whatever. It's raining. I always get so wet. Looking for a Digging One. Are you digging one? Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. It's only a matter of time before he comes for me. Just like he came for that poor woman. Medred is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if you were to soothe him, he might remain calm for long enough to hold a conversation. Sure. There, Medred. It's okay. Yeah, you're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, it's true. That hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman! One glimpse was enough to tell me that she'd died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. I don't know if that's the case. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medred's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay him for comforting me. Alright. New investigation. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. Somehow doubt the answer's that simple. But for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths. Alright. Is hunting. I feel like there's got to be a better way to rule them out, but if that's where we're gonna start, let's do it. And you all really don't mind the rain, do you? Balloon! I need a balloon. 3 more balloons. More balloons. Alright, where are these things we need to pick out? We'll just do these 2. Last one, then we get to Ziz. But I think I went the wrong way. I don't know. I can't tell with this map. We'll find it eventually. need that XP. Nice. There they are. Come here, you Ziz. Those are some weird looking creatures. I'll take you all on. I can probably win this. I'm not dying as quick as I was hoping. And B. Do I have any potions? Don't think I have potions. Yeah, that seems like that would be miserable. Okay, well, that did not go as planned. Really thought we would win that. Oh, I have a really bad weapon. That's not a big thing. Let's go ahead and use the weapon coffer. Wow, look at all of our new armor. Nope, not it. Why would I want to... What is happening? I need... I cannot create any more gear sets. Okay. Delete that. Okay. Dude. The patch broke so many things. It's always so sad. They're using... Okay. We have a much better weapon now. I think we could have done it if I had made that switch earlier. That's alright. Getting the last one now. No harm done. Hey, it stopped raining. How about that? Bear. The bear. Da, 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 da. Level 28. I've already seen to the Ziz. Good work, adventurer. So, were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are our culprits? Don't think so. Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. Okay. Oh, 2 quests. What? Something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. Better watch myself, heh? Ha ha ha. Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's someone's whisper that after each victim died, her anchor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments. I'll give them a gander. Okay, and what do you have to say? There's something you should know. I've been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Medred's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medred's. was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. Let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. Alright. We got 2 things to do. Look at how important we are now. Multitasking. Clop, 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 clop. And I was watching a stream of someone play the Lego Star Wars game, and it does look really fun. I didn't realize that you could like play as any character you wanted. Oh. I'm shocked we survived that. Okay. Yep. Should have checked. It's deja vu. So I was watching a stream of someone play Lego Star Wars. It was more fun than I expected. Yeah, I did not realize that you could pick any character you wanted. And they're like, I don't know, it seemed like close to like 300 characters or something like that. So it was kind of crazy. And they're like different classes and things, which is interesting. What's this? Woohoo! Humming crystal. I'm glad. Just pretending that death never happened. Or, yeah, pretending that death never happened. So the reason I was so excited is because we were in combat. Normally if you fall in combat, or fall outside of combat, you can't die. If you're in combat, you can die. And I had aggroed something, so I thought we were gonna die, but we lived with 6 health. And then we didn't. Alright, anything over here? Any floating eyeballs? Hello? Oh, we took off our goggles. When did that happen? You're not a floating eyeball. My qualm is not with you, sir. If it's a battle you desire, I shall oblige. That 2 quests done back to back. So efficient. Dun, 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 dun. Here's your crystal. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name. What's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh? Lightning aspected crystal. Bigger than a shard, but not quite large enough to be a cluster. The energies emitted by this crystal lightly tingle the hands of any who touch it. Huh? Why, these are just your garden variety crystals. It's a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. Almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with them as stranger. Looks like I've gone and wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. A monstrous banamite appeared. You slew it? A creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Fogward. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. This does make me wonder. Is it truly a winged eyeball I saw? Merely a trick of light combined with blind panic. Woohoo! Paladin time! Level 30! Look at us go! Storyteller. Power of deduction. Level 30 again! There's been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I mean, it is... When the game first came out, it was definitely a huge milestone for sure. I think we've got a long journey ahead of us. Should still celebrate. It's definitely good progress, but we are only a third of the way there. And I think every level gets harder than the last, so still strapped in. And leveling isn't as big a deal in this game. I feel like most modern MMOs, it's not really about leveling, which I kind of miss, but I think it makes the game better in the long run. I've been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken it so distinct a creature for a banamite. But you and I were moms apart. How could we both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the banamite at the very spot you claimed to see that fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? Uh-huh. There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. Would wager an apple tart on it. Oh, he's serious. Listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be... Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. It's so obvious. Then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims as yet undiscovered. Gulp. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. Well, I burn to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown. Lest you've forgotten, it was at the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There's a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of our region. Alright, we'll go back there again. Fine. Multiple giant floating eyeballs with wings. Oh no. What's our bard? 32? 32. Alright, so when this gets to 32, we'll switch back to bard. MSQ will probably be close to 30 at that point. Alright, See if I can do this without dying this time. There we go. There's the clip of the death again. Oh, it's a giant floating eyeball with teeth. They weren't lying. Oh, and another clip. They didn't mention the teeth. The teeth are the most terrifying thing. How could they not mention that? That is an ugly creature. So sad. Abu Dhabi. Hello. Greetings, adventure. Is there aught I might assist you with? I have a corpse. I'm sorry. Body of this poor soul has been defiled in more ways than one. Gods be good. Not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the Central Shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeballs are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. Victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of... This button engraved with the lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. Family sigil? Or that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare to hope that this find will prove pivotal in solving the murders. Alright. Well, we've got a clue at least. A clue and a care. That's all we need. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Minyu. Mayhap someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Hey, let's go back to Minyu. It's been so long since we've talked to her. Yeah, that clip. It was a clip. More eel pie! Oh yeah, the eel pies! I forgot about the eel pies. Yum 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 yum. Look at us, Minyu. We have a sword and shield now. What are you? I don't know what quest you're for. Good evening to you, Lyoki. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scones and herb tea. Lily button. A lily sigil is carved into this tiny ivory button. Well, isn't this a lovely little button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body. Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You'll have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. Could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over by the Aetherite Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Alright. Anybody lose a button? Anybody know about the button? Need help tracking down the owner of a button? Certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. There's a soul in Gridania who does. It would be Singold over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a forename basis. Alright, to the Lancers Guild. Bernadette believes that I can help you. Well, that's a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear, but whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Here's the button. Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's Ward, northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursandel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. Alright. Running around, asking everybody about a button. The thrilling life of an adventurer. Ursandel. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray, leave me to my thoughts. Right? Huh? The sigil of the Darkentor family? How is it that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face, was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. Shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to the lady's madness and free her from her torment. Okay. Skeletons in her closet. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Dartencours. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amadine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, till one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came. These masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her to regain what she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as bade. Obedient servant that I was. When the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hauke Manor, my home for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for that woman that Lady Amadine had been, yet one could not weep forever. I endeavored to put the manor behind me. I had resolved never to speak of my experience, until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Hauke Manor, on the western edge of the central shroud. Go now, go, and do what must be done. Yeah, this got dark very quickly. That's terrifying. Mutilating young women because her face got disfigured. Murdering them. Whew. Don't know if this is going to get us any closer to La Habrea, but I mean, he did say there were masked figures that were doing the ritual things with. But either way, it must be done. No. Maybe. I don't remember if I have to go up or not. Oh, I think I do. Never mind. The Warrior of Light is here. These dark, troubled times. Yeah, I feel like a lot of Final Fantasy games are surprisingly heavy for... I don't know. Not really what you'd expect from, like, the art style and, like, some of the, like, lighter, funny moments. It's just all of a sudden, like, deaths and murders and end of the world. More floating eyes! I think we found our place. I mean, it wouldn't be Final Fantasy if we could have sprint around on a giant chicken. Abu Dhabi! You again. Bye! I think we found our floating eyes. All right. Seek entry into Hauke Manor. Hauke Manor now accessible. We did it. Alright, should we do the dungeon? Get a chance to see the new NPC group feature in action? Should be about 20 minutes, so only keep you 5 minutes longer than had planned. We can end after that. Alright, sounds good. Why are you just standing here? That's weird. Alright. Alright, let's see how it works. Okay, current party. Oh wait, do we want to be Bard or Gladiator? Kind of feel like Bard. I think all my gear sets got broken, so I might need to do this manually. Wait. Not archer, bard. There we go. Better. Oh, do you want to save it for another day? Or should we just go? Alright. So, bard. We have a scion marauder. We have a conjurer. Alright. Let's see if we can do it. I want to try this new system. Look at that. No queue. Just instantly go in. Plus the dungeon's new. I'm kind of excited to see what changes they made. Oh. It's a haunted house. Haunted house dungeon. That's exciting. The Black Shroud. Hawkeye Manor. Alright. Stop these murders. This is pretty epic music. Can I sit here? Nope. Okay. Wow, look at our team. Alright, everyone. Rally together. We'll overcome this dungeon. See how good you guys are. Just handled that pretty well. Lightning or strike. Oh, they even have little voice lines. That's cute. I'll grab the key while you guys finish them off. Hopefully I remember how to do all the keys. This dungeon's a little tricky. There's nothing in here now. Okay. Used to be stuff in there. Looks mostly the same though. Alright, use the key on the door. Grab you. Do you have any big plans for the rest of the week? I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow since I'm gonna be at home. And Thursday. But probably won't be streaming Friday, so we'll just do Wednesday instead of Friday. Okay, nice. Key. I feel like we don't need to go in here. Could be wrong. Oh, never mind. Should have trusted my instinct. Drag him away. They are not taking very good care of this house. Got sentient mold. Ton of bats. These things, they have rabies. So dangerous. There. I think we have to fight this guy. Don't aggro that thing. Please. Darn it. Okay. Fine, we'll take out this one as well. So going down pretty quick. Alright, first boss, Mana Claviger. I just want to maybe come into the boss. What are you doing? Standing in the door. Boss fights are not very exciting. Excited for the dungeons to get harder. I feel like that also really helped make the game a lot more fun. The dungeons are nice, but these are pretty simple. Watch Liuki. Alright. Boss 1 is down. Get that a little body drop a little quicker. There we go. Now boss 1 is down. Okay, so now we go to the door. We don't need to go in any of those rooms. Wait, oh. Pick up the key. Then you unlock the door. Here we go. Where are you all going? Now we need the key to the Carnation door. What is happening back here? start aggroing these. Here we all these down. These NPCs are pretty strong. Sometimes, I don't know, when they're like NPCs and MMOs, they can barely handle one mob, but can actually do large AoE pulls. It's nice. I feel like that's good, because that's what most actual players do. They did a pretty good job with the system, it seems. Make sure we get a key. Don't know if we need all of them. Grab them. Nothing in there. I need a heal. Thank you. Ah, yellow key. I found it. We found it. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. We're playing the game. We're beating the dungeon. Surprised Pele hasn't come up here at all yet tonight. Or Artie, for that matter. They must be really comfy wherever they're at. Let's get the yellow key. Yeah, no fighting either. Been so pleasant. Almost don't like it. Need more chaos. Glad they're doing alright. Alright. Boss 2, Manor Jester, and Manor Steward. They are not looking like they're in good shape. Don't think these rituals are a good idea. Take out the Jester first. him. Wow. Have a new teleport. That used to not be there. It's so nice. Into the foyer. Uh-oh. Did I not do something? I ruined it. Oh no. And I always mess something up in this dungeon. Should pay attention. I think we just have to run back down there. Hopefully the door's right there. We don't have to run the whole circle again. There we go. I was supposed to pick that up. Sorry about that. Hopefully it didn't slow us down too much. Now I'll use the read from the bloody parchment to break the seal. Right. We're upstairs. Time to defeat Lady Amadine. Put this forward to rest. The Lily Sigil. We're in the right place. We found it. Go us. All right. Final boss. That's spooky. She's a demon. Oh no. Yeah, that is super creepy. I don't like creepy things. I do not like horror movies. They changed this fight? I don't remember that. That scream. Seduced us. They did change this fight. Wait, this is cool. Actually, stuff happening. You have to look away from the eyeball. He seduces you. You walk towards her. At 40%. Keep it up, team. Scion friends, we can do this. not be seduced. Get away from the pain. 16%. We have limit break. Don't know if we'll get limit break 2. Use limit break after this eyeball. Big shot. Dun, dun, dun. And we leveled up. Your reign of terror is ended. Haha. We did it. Thank you, NPC friends. That was so much nicer. Alright, let's leave. I forget if there's another cutscene right away. There might be. There usually is. Uh-oh. He's here! No. Darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. There's 2 of them? 2 La Habreas? Oh. Oh, these aren't La Habrea. These are Red Mask. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. Ascian of the 12th Staff. Interesting. Ascian of the 12th Sword. Okay. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire 1 crystal of light. Much less 3. Crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Hydaelyn chose well. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take the measure of your strength for Master La Habrea. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you. Get back here! That's not fair. Actually, I guess I can literally do that too. That's still not fair. Fare you well, bringer of light. Huh. Alright, I'm out of here. Do it the old-fashioned way. Alright. There we have it. Got to experience the new trust system. Got an Ascian sighting. Yeah, he didn't even hesitate. It's just like, alright, nothing more to see here. I guess I'm walking all the way back to Gridania. Yeah, I would have had a breakdown well before the Ascians even showed up, but that did not help things. Yeah, Leoki is the bringer of light. He's not scared. Some demons and creepy, evil eyes with wings and teeth. Alright, turn in this quest, finish the loop, and then call it a night. I kept a Took a couple minutes more than I expected. We're almost there. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amadine? You must tell me all. It was bad. So she went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked man you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe that they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both. I am an abettor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. Only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. I'm sorry, buddy. You did what you could. It's a tough situation. Alright, I think that is where we end the story for today.